Hey, good morning, guys. How you guys doing this morning? Hopefully, you guys are doing super well. Remember what we talked about yesterday as far as like making changes and how it takes one step to do the right thing, how we have to give 100% every day to make sure that we knock out whatever it is that we knock out. Um, I also want you guys to understand that there's opportunity for mistakes in that, right? One of the things that we learned in our class was that mistakes are expected, they're respected, and they're inspected, and then they're corrected, right? And so we have to make sure that even in those times that we understand that mistakes happen all the time. Let me just give you an example of that. So I told you yesterday, right, that I'm tired of not being able to fit into my jeans, right? And so I was going to start running and this and that. And so I've been doing pretty well actually, but this morning I woke up and I ran just 1 mile instead of the 2 that I've been wanting to do. And so I realized that I woke up late and that I didn't have enough time to do my 2 miles. I only had enough time to do 1 mile. And so I was pretty bummed out, but you know what? Mistakes happen. And so what I decided to do was correct my mistake after inspecting it. And so I thought to myself, why not go running in the evening? And so I did. I ran my 2 miles for the day, guys. And so I say that to say this. Every time that we set ourselves up for victory, the expectation should be that there will be mistakes along the way, that we're going to mess up a couple of times along the way. One of my favorite quotes says this. It says that those who are successful not because they were victorious, but they were successful because they made a lot of mistakes. See, we learn from our mistakes. The character that we develop is developed because of our choices after the mistake. So as you give your 100% every day today, think about that. What mistake did you make? How can you correct your mistake? Think about it. A lot of us aren't turning in our work. A lot of us aren't even coming to class. Parents, what mistake are you making? Maybe you're allowing your child not to do the work. It's a mistake, but it's one that can be corrected. We're still in class. We don't finish class until May the 22nd. Until then, we're still taking grades. We're still taking attendance. It still goes on permanent record. So, how are we going to correct the mistakes that we've been making? Like I said, we all make them. I make them all the time. Y'all know very well that I make a lot of mistakes. But I try to learn from them. Like today. I learned that I shouldn't wake up late if I want to get my 2 miles in the morning. What can you learn from the mistakes that we've made in order to move forward? Think about that. For reading, you will have a new lesson. It's lesson 8, part 1. And in this lesson, you're going to be studying drama, which is going to be really cool. We're actually going to be reading a book from the Native Americans called Pushing Up the Sky. It's a really good book. In the video, it's about 15 minutes long. You have a new teacher in the Wit and Wisdom video, and she's teaching you about 3 different categories of literature. The 3 are poetry, prose, and drama. She goes into clarification on each and every one of those. She specifies exactly what you need to know about poetry, about prose, and about drama. But to put it simply, poetry, you already know what that is. Prose is sentences put together to make a story, kind of like Hatchet. Drama is, well, it's a story, but it has characters and people, has stage directions and has actors. You guys know what dramas are. And so you're going to be talking about drama and its devices, the different characteristics of what makes a drama. So the big takeaway here is, can you think of questions as you go through the book? In other words, what do you think? What do you notice? What do you wonder? And can you explain the structure of drama, which she goes into the end, towards the end of the video. So that's what we're going to be discussing. You have six questions for the live session. Number 1 is, what myths did we discuss before in lesson 7 and 6? Then number 2 is, what predictions do you have about how Native Americans and Greek myths might be similar, might be different? Number 3, what did you notice, think, and wonder about Pushing Up the Sky? Number 4, what are the 3 types of literature that you discuss? I already gave you the answers, so just so that you know. Number 5, what drama terminology do you know? Like characters, setting, plot, things like that. And number 6, what's similar or different about poetry, prose, and drama? There's a screenshot that I'm going to be sharing with you guys to make it a lot easier. Be sure that you look at it. Alright guys, that's it for today. I will see you guys live at 10 a.m. with your work done. Hopefully you see this and hopefully you do the work. I don't want to happen what happened yesterday, where we went live and only about 2 people had done the work out of the 33 that showed up. Let's not do that again. Let's learn from our mistakes. Let's choose to do the next best thing, 1 foot in front of the other. Alright? Give me your 100. Alright guys, that's it for now. Remember 3 things. Stay calm, stay positive, practice wisdom. Love you guys, miss you guys. D out. Deuces.